Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin. We're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 135, Lapras. You didn't watch the last episode. Why didn't you? Want a quick recap of soft sets? Got 2,756 total soft sets. That's pretty good. Anyway, this episode's topic is by me. If you even care about the game, cave story, and you could have and could have not played to answer this topic, but what are your favorite weapons? Weapon or weapons in the game Cave Story? Now, for me, right away, I would definitely say that the what is it called? Because there's so many weapons, but I would definitely say that the the duck gun is my favorite, or not the duck gun, the Nemesis. That's what it's called. I was like, duck gun. Wait, is that right? No, it's not. That's what I was thinking in my mind whenever I said that. But anyway, yeah, it's called the Nemesis, and it actually gets better when you're at the. It's actually at its best when it's at level 1. It's really a weird gun, so if it's like you go to level 2, then it gets worse, then if you go to level 3, it's the worst. So it's like weird because with most of the weapons, if you're at level 1, that's the worst. So it's a weird gun. Um, you can acquire it by getting the blade, King's Blade, when he dies after the enraged Torgo fight. So after you get all that, um, I believe you actually need, well, unless you have the machine gun, but I believe it's best to have the powered up booster pack, the complete one, instead of the incomplete one. When you talk to Professor Booster and he dies, and if you wait and he actually lives, and you go back to Arthur's house, and he'll give you the complete one. So anyway, so yeah, you need this. I suppose, yeah, you have to go to the end corridor, and this is actually one of the endings that you could leave the island with what's his name? Kazuma, I think. I believe that's his name. Sue's brother, the the guy you save him from bushlands. He's like trapped inside a room, and but yeah, so him, and it's just the thing. It's under when because you're in like in the outside, like actually outside, and yeah, it's pretty cool because it's all dark and it's cloudy and it's cool music. It's really awesome. But anyway, so pretty much under where he was standing, there's like a little gap where you can barely go in. And you're probably wondering, you're like, what the heck is this? I wonder if I can go in here. And yes, you can. And you find these little super tiny people. Like, I'm not saying midgets. I'm saying like tiny like mice, like how humans are normally normal size, and then like compared to mice, yeah, they're like the size of mice, and they were just really small people, and they were called the Littles. Of course, they're called the Littles. Very ironic, but anyway, yeah. So pretty much, if you have the blade, you have to actually do a little side quest to help get the family's dad or the woman's husband, and you actually, if you've seen this back in the graveyard in Mamiga Village, you probably, I don't know if you first saw it there, if you just saw it somehow, but there's a little uh, one of the littles, the father of the family, and like I said, the husband of the wife. But anyway, he's just walking around and he just asks, "Who are you?" If you talk to him the first time, but when you go back to him after talking to his wife, he's you pretty much tell him, but it doesn't show you talking. He's just like, "Oh, my wife and family are looking for me. Okay, just take me there," and then you take him in your inventory, and then you bring him back, and then once everything's all settled, he'll trade you the Nemesis for your blade. So yeah, that's how you get the Nemesis, and the Nemesis is the most powerful. It's actually the main weapon. That is probably the best to use in the Hell course, like the just straight up called Hell. that you gotta go to fight Balos, and yeah, so it's very helpful because it's the strongest, pretty much, in my opinion, and it's rapid fire. So you can keep rapid firing it, and just keep it at level 1, though. If you get experience, you switch to one of your other guns, so that it gets experience, and then, yeah. So, it's a really amazing weapon, because, like I said, it's really good. It's just like if you use the, what is it called? The star or something? I don't remember what it's called. The first gun, oh, Polar Star. That's what it's called, the Polar Star. It's like that where you can just shoot normally and you can spam it as fast as you can press. But that's the same with the Nemesis, except the Nemesis is super powerful. Like it does super damage as long as you keep it at level 1, of course. And it's funny because when you go to level 2, it's like shoots a lightning bolts pretty much. It looks like, but in the shape of circular forms, I guess. Like, have you ever seen Mega Man? Like, when he shoots like a fully powered blast, kind of looks like that, where it's like a circular, but there's like it looks like a little fireball behind it. But yeah. So that one, if it's level 2, it'll be like skinny thunderbolts, and then if it's level 3, the reason I call it the duck gun is because it literally shoots out ducks. And the ducks disappear when it hits, or just when you shoot it up or down, but it literally is ducks you shoot out. So yeah, that's a thing. It's hilarious, but I would definitely say my second favorite is called the Snake, just straight up called the Snake. And no, it's not a snake. It's a gun that you need the Polar Star, and you need the weapon, the Fireball. You get the Fireball from the bushlands by helping out a Amiga named Santa, but it's not actually Santa Claus. But yeah, so pretty much if you keep the Fireball and the Polar Star all the way up until you get into the labyrinth, and you go into this shop where there's like those brown fly bug creatures. I forget what they're called. What are they called? I actually don't remember, but they're actually good. They won't hurt you. But yeah, when you talk to the one at the counter, he asks you if he can see your Polar Star and your Fireball, and then he makes a weapon called the Snake, and this weapon's actually pretty cool. It can actually shoot through walls. You're probably like, what? Shoot through walls? That's awesome. And yeah, it is a really great gun, especially if you get it to level 3. It shoots in kind of like how do I say, like a wavy pattern. Like if you try to do the wave your hand with your arm, then it's like that, except it's very long range, and it has like what you would see the normal Fireball when you shoot it out as a weapon, combined with like it being in a shop. So it's a really cool weapon. It's very helpful if you're trying to, if you see enemies on the other side but you don't want them to jump you, so that you can shoot through the wall, and it's very long range, like I said, so it's very helpful. So I would definitely say that's my second favorite. Now for my third favorite, I don't know what my third favorite would be. I don't really care to use the rocket launcher, because that you have to keep getting missiles for, and I just don't really care for it that much, because if I depend on it, it'll be like, oh crap, I'm out of ammo, and yeah, so I just do my best not to depend on that. But anyway, so I would say third favorite would be I suppose the machine gun. Oh, yeah, I remember. That's actually how I defeated Balos. You actually have to, for the main part where he's like jumping up and stuff, if you have the level 3, the machine gun at level 3, you can of course, pretty much fly. You just gotta shoot down, and you can go left or right to go in the direction you want, then you can let go to go lower and all that, but yeah, so I've almost forgot that was actually one of the ways I defeated Balos, because when you kill the bats above, they actually drop items and all that, and it's very helpful when you're trying to get hearts, and all that stuff. And yeah, so definitely say my third favorite would be the machine gun. Not only for its power, we reached 2,772 soft resets, 2 2s at the end and 2 7s in the middle. That's pretty nice. But anyway, so yeah, so pretty much that's a really handy weapon as well. So, but then again, you can't. You have to. The only way you can obtain that is by trading your Polar Star to your partner Curly. You find out she's your partner later on, but she's another robot like you, and yeah, she's like, hey, your Polar Star looks pretty thrashed. Do you want to trade it for my machine gun? And if you do, you won't be able to get the snake or I mean, just the snake in general, because you need to keep the Polar Star for that. So yeah, there's many parts where that would be handy to be able to pretty much fly, just to get over certain jumps or something like that. Because most people just are not really good at the jumps, and I'm not perfect at the jumps either. It's like I make mistakes sometimes, but I played the game so many times to where I'm really good at the jumps. So yeah. But anyway, so this was actually the final topic for Cave Story in the Cave Story section. So that I made. So until like someone else recommends another one or something like that, then yeah. So yeah, that was quite a long topic. But yeah, of course there's many other weapons in Cave Story. It's just I narrowed it down to those top 3, and yeah. I do use the other weapons sometimes just for certain situations, but most of the time those are the go-to weapons, definitely. So yeah, pretty great game. And yeah, so, and the reason I bought it was because I didn't really figure out that much about being able to get free games until just a while after I bought Cave Story. So yeah, yeah. Then again, there might have not been a video that I could trust that I would want to get that for free. And yeah, so anyway, it's really cool because the theme I'm going to be showing you at the end of this episode is actually Yokai Watch one, which I'm surprised because I was like, wait, what the heck? I didn't even know. I thought that was like way higher up the list. But yes, it is a Yokai Watch. So you're about to see my favorite one out of all of them. It's really cool. And with the music, well, with the Isabel one that I was saying last episode, I don't think there was any music for it. Well, any that you can really hear, or that I can hear normally. I don't know. I don't really know. It's probably something that was in Animal Crossing that I'm guessing, or something like that. I don't know. It's pretty strange, but yeah. So yeah. But the Yokai Watch one, pretty cool. I'm pretty sure you can hear the music quite well, and it's really cool. There's a little sliding effect, like for the bottom screen of it. I mean, and the logos for the folders and all that are really cool, and the color combination as well. Like I was saying, why I liked it. So it's some pretty cool stuff. I like it a lot. This might be the last one we'll check for the episode. It's looking like it is. Yep, this is the last one we're going to check for the episode. Alright. Okie doke. Let's see what we got. Nope. Okay. Well, we did pretty good. We ended off with 2,779 total soft resets. That's pretty good. Anyway, bye Lapras. And hello Yokai Watch theme. Look at that right away. You're like, oh my gosh, your face. And look at that, so cute. Yeah, it doesn't move the top, but look at the bottom. Look at those eyes. It's so cool. Such a cute little cat. And look at these little logos. They're like pears or whatever the fruit is. And look at that. It's a combination of purple and red, so it's pretty cool. Then when you click on one of these, See, it's a nice one, and I just realized that's what it says. That's so cool, right? Look at that. So cute. Anyway, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin, and goodbye.